in connection when we're using YouTube. Comments, write the comments in there. I'll respond to them, as I said, maybe with a slight delay. But as I said, we're looking forward to having a great introduction today to StormGain. We'll basically look how you set it up, how you apply for a demo account and then a live account. And the big offer we have on today is that if you, at any point when you've gone and got your account, put your account details in and paste them into the YouTube page, then you'll be rewarded with a 10 tether reward. And that will be deposited in your account either at the end of the day to an hour after the presentation to do that. As I said, my name is Gary Blackwell. My background's in foreign exchange trading and crypto trading. That's right. StormGain is a brand new platform. It's completely new. It's a complete crypto platform. It has great security to hold your coins in, and it uses a stable coin called Tether against the other currency pairs, against the other crypto pairs. Now, as I said, we have this offer. So if you, as we go through I'll take you through how we set up an account and how we then deposit money, how we take money out, how we do some trades. So the most important thing, what the multipliers are, and the types of different trading style we can use, and then how we remove, our profits, hopefully. So let's get started. As I said, so we're going to start off here, and we're on the StormGain webpage here. Now, there's an app store. If you go into the App Store or the Android store and type in StormGain, you can download the mobile app for StormGain, which is very similar to this, but we're going to show you via the Storm online platform here. So to start, it's very, very easy. Okay, all we're going to go and we're going to hit sign in. Okay. And that is going to take us to the page. Okay, let's have a look. And we're going back to here. And okay, this is an account open. So we go back to the main page. Okay, so I've opened an account. So all we do when we open an account is we go in, we add a email address, and we then type our code in, and I type our password in, and it should give us a web page to go to with it will verify your thing to your email, and then we can go in and open an account. Bear me 1 second. Go back to the main page. Reset account. Okay, so I'll come back to the account, how we open an account in a second, okay? Because it doesn't seem to run on, but it's very easy. From the main StormGain page on the app, you should just type in your email address, and then it will let you. It will give you a demo account and a real account, and we'll go talk about how you can fund your real account in a second. Now, StormGain is complete crypto, right? As it says, it has great security features to hold your coins, and it uses a tether as a stable coin. Several opportunities to make very big money in it, obviously with some risks as well. How you do this is you can make them whether the crypto goes up or goes down. Now, the way it allows you to make these big wins is it allows you to use big multipliers. Now, these aren't recommended for new traders. What we like to do is we like to start off with smaller multipliers, and I'll talk about multipliers in a second and how they work. You can exchange your assets in StormGain for lower fees than you can. And as I said, your demo account will start you off with 50,000 tethers. Now, a tether, if you think of it, is a little bit like same as a dollar. It's linked to the dollar. And so to originally open an account, what you do is you will deposit you give your bank details, and you'll buy some cryptocurrency. These will then be transferred into your StormGain account, okay, and these will be swapped to tethers. Now, you pay about 5% charge for purchasing Bitcoin, which gets you in. However, once you're in, the fees, transactional fees, because it's against other cryptos, are much lower. So as I said, if you look at the app on the App Store or the Android store, then it will show the StormGain icon, which is the StormGain here, and you just launch your non-authorized app. So when we come back, and we'll show you how to set up a demo account. Now, if we go into we go in and we'll have a look at. So these here are the 6 or 7 different cryptocurrencies, which are all, as I said, all based against each other or against Tether. Now, Tether, as I said, is against the US dollar, and the Bitcoin is BTC. We have Ether, Ethereum, we have Litecoin, Ripple against Tether, and we can also trade these against each other. So here we have Ethereum against Bitcoin. So as I was looking, and these are just the price changes from on the day here at the side. Okay, so if we go in and as I said, I'll show you how to do a demo account. We open a trade. Okay, now if we have a trade amount here, let's say we have 1,000 tethers. So we're going to look at that as $1,000. If we think about that, it's easy to think about. Okay, and we're open. Let's open a simpler trade. Let's go to everybody hears about is the Bitcoin against. Okay, so there we go. Bitcoin against Tether. Now, if we go in, all we have to do is we open a trade. We double click on, you'll get this chart here, and we open the trade. Now, we're doing some more demonstrations next week about in a little bit more detail about how to look at data and look at a little bit better about how to trade. And they'll be running all next week. So if you want them, then if you stick your details down and then on the YouTube, and we'll get back to you with details of how to do that. So we go to open a trade, and we're just going to open these, as I said, all day long. We've been moving around these levels. And so if we go to open a trade, and I'm not going to specific, so again, we'll open 2 trades. We open one trade here, and we go for 1,000. Now, some people, we can come and discuss multipliers later on. If we put a trade amount of 1,000, this is what's great on StormGain, is that's the maximum amount of money that you can. So it's almost what we call stop. So if you put 1,000 in, the moment we get 1,000, then the trade will stop you out. And so the great thing is that you don't really have to worry too much about stop loss if you're happy to lose $1,000 in this case. And then the great thing about these multipliers is that it's fine. You can put different amounts in for the multiplier. Now let's have a little look here. Okay. Okay. Let's Just looking why it won't allow me to. Okay. Let's have a look. So we're going to look at funding an account, getting started. So we're going to register an account first. Okay, so as I said, we're going. This is where we get back into the App Store. So we're going to go in and we're going to go for admin Joe at StormGain. And we type our password in now, so I'll use. And then we add number. Okay, now we're going to register. Okay, so they're very easy. So this is how we set up. Okay, we then can verify our. We can then verify our when it comes through to our emails. Okay, so we've done that. Okay. Now, if we go in and we go to trading. Try. For some reason, it won't let me get to the demo account where we have the. Let me go back. Okay, perfect. So here we go. We are into our demo account now. Okay, so perfect. So now we're into our demo account and we are able to open a trade. Okay, so if we go into, we look at Bitcoin, this is. So if we open a trade, okay, trade amount of, we say, let's go for 1,000 and we have a multiplier here. Okay, and all we do is we either buy or sell it. So I will buy this Bitcoin against Tether. Okay, so it's open. Okay, the commission for that was 98 tethers. Okay, and that's open. Now that comes up in our instruments. Okay, we'll see down here. We've bought 1,000 Bitcoins at 100 multiple. I'll discuss multiples in a second. Okay, and so there we're going to go to arithmetic. And now what we're going to do, we're going to open it. Let's do something arithmetic against Tether down here. Okay, so for arithmetic, we're going to go the opposite way. So we are going to open a trade again, very easy going. We're going to trade amount. We're going to do 1,000 again, 1,000, and we are going to put a multiplier on that of 100 again. As I said 10, sorry, on that. Okay, now I'll come back to the multipliers in a second. Now the main point when you're opening trade is that this trade amount here, whatever you put in there is your stop loss, and as you increase that, your stop loss will get further. However, as you increase the multiplier, the danger of hitting this stop loss gets bigger. So when we start, we try to start with small multipliers while we're getting used to it. And if we start going up to use the big multipliers, it makes a great deal of difference. It makes it very easy for us to make big amounts of money, but it also makes it easier for us to lose the amounts of money faster as well. So we really need to think about the multipliers as a way of extending our profits, and the trade amount as a way of limiting our downside. Okay, so I'm going to sell that now. Okay, so we've opened that. Okay, now as I said, we have a look at the charts here, right? So there's different ways we can open and close trades. The app is very good in that it allows you to use these levels and the different technical analysis, as some people will say, and that's something we'll discuss next week in the webinars. But you can also you can read, you can do your research with them. Today's been quite here we go. This just gives you different hours. Today we've gone from we've been up to let's go back to Bitcoin. Back to an hourly chart. Okay. Then this is a candlestick chart, which is one that I use. Then we've been up, as high as 10,000, and today over the last week or so, and we've been down as low as 9,400. So these are quite big moves. Okay, so we need to try and look at some ways of where we can buy sensibly and sell sensibly and leave good stop loss levels, good take profit levels. Now, a stop loss level, is obviously not good. Nobody wants to be stopped out. The stop loss is good because it limits your downside, and we all want to live to trade another day when we get some wrong, because we will get some wrong. The other great thing about the StormGain is it allows you to take profits in as well. So when the market goes up to a level that you want to sell, or goes down to a level where you want to buy, it enables you not to have to watch the market all day. So, for example, if we'd have sold anywhere around these levels in Bitcoin at the beginning of the week, 10,000, 10,100, then we could have put a take profit in somewhere around 9.7, 9.8, and at those levels we wouldn't have had to sit and watch the trade. We could have just set it up in the system. So if we go now to, if I open another trade here, and what I can do is if I put 10,000 and we put a multiplier of 10 on that. Okay, and let's go for a buy here. Okay, so we opened Bitcoin Tether against Tether there. As again, if we think of Tether as a dollar, so Bitcoin against the dollar. Okay, now if I look down here, then these are the 3 trades I've got open. That's the one I've just done. So if I take that 10,000 here, okay, and I want to I can put a profit or a stop loss on it. So I can put an order in here of a loss of either in Tether amount, or I put a rate on in there. So I can actually put, what is below these levels, 9,300, then I want to sell. So I can just put in 9. I put 9.4. And then save that. And that will mean that it shows you here that I will make a loss of 1,000 tethers on that. Okay, so if I put that in, okay, then it shows me down here where my stop loss would be. And this is what StormGain, it's a great platform for using these stop losses. Now, take profit, I can add a take profit, and let's say I bought it around here. I expect it to go back up to around 10,006. I can put 10, type in here, 10. Okay, and 10,100, let's put it. Okay, so the green line is where, and so if the market now rallies up to where the green line is here, then my position will be taken out and I've made that money. So if we have a little look, so if I close this down now, without getting too technical, on it, if I open, this is that trade we've just done. So we're here. So the market's around here now. Okay, if we go up, then it will close. It will take out our position. So if it goes down, it will take our position. If it goes up, we'll get a take profit, and we'll make money on it. Now, as I said before, the actual trade size here. So if we look at this, we've got a trade size of 1,000. Now I can't lose more than 1,000 here, because that's, as soon as I lose 1,000, the system will automatically close me out. So if I forget to put a stop loss on, then that's all I can lose. Okay, 1,000. Okay. However, if it goes up and if I change that multiplier, okay, to let's say 100 or 200, then this will change this amount into, when I'm in the money, it will increase my profits by 10 times or 20 times or 200 times, which is fine, except it also means that it pushes my stop loss closer. And as I said, we can only lose what this amount is. This 1,000 or 10,000 here. So that's what. And as I click through here, we can see we can close out these positions, and we can take the P&L or not take the P&L out of it. Okay, so if I now go to the group position here. Now we've had a small loss in this. So what I'm going to do now, while we're here on the chat with you, I'm going to close this position out. Okay. So it's very easy. I can just literally hit close trade, and that will close the trade. Yes, close, and it will cost me $57 on that trade. Okay. So it comes to, and if I go out now, I don't have that position in here. Now I can leave this position here to run my tether, Bitcoin tether here. It's $300 in the money, no problem. Okay. Okay, so here we are with our dollar, with my wallet on the demo account. As I said, so you'll see. Now we go back to, we talked about this. What I tried to do at the start with you guys is that this shows you 50,000 tethers here, and it has taken out the loss we had, and it's added in the take profit. Now we can withdraw that simply by hitting withdraw. In a real account, we can then transfer that back to a crypto account and out into our account. We use a company here which charges about 5% to put in, and it comes back out in dollars to your account. As I said at the beginning, if you want to take advantage of the offer we have at the moment, this is where you'll find your account ID and your along with your email. And so this is your account ID here. And so if you just cut and paste that and drop it into the YouTube page, then we can look at getting over the next couple of days that 10 tethers to you. Now you can't take that out, as I said, straight away, but what you can do with it is you can use it to leverage some positions and to fund your account with, which is a great offer at the moment. Okay, let me have a quick look here. Okay. So what else is it here? So these are all this is actually our wallet here. So if we wanted to transfer, if we are already trading crypto, we want to transfer in crypto to it already, then we can literally just use the wallet as a straight crypto transaction. We can transfer our crypto straight into the wallet. And it will, and then these, once into the system, we can then either trade these straight up, or we can transfer them to Tether, and we can then buy and sell whatever currency we want, cryptocurrency we want. StormGain is very good because it allows this 200. It allows you up to 200 times leverage, which is excellent in terms of when you're trying to make money. Also, you need to be careful with it because it does push your stop losses much closer to your levels. And so we really need to think hard, especially when we're just getting into this, about using much lower multipliers. If we want to fund our demo account, as I said, as I showed, as we went at the start, we can literally go back in and hit fund. It will give us a link to our credit card. We can type our credit card details in, and that will fund you. Okay, it will fund, so you'll buy your Bitcoin or your whatever, whichever crypto you want, and you can transfer transfer that. Okay. If we go back to the deals, we just these ones that the Bitcoin here deal. So as I said, we used a very simple chart here, and we said, well, this is the low, so we buy it here, hoping for a move back up. We have a stop loss here, 9.4, and we're looking for a take profit here. As I move that multiplier up, I make more money when it goes up. Okay, I can increase the amounts here. I wouldn't suggest doing that at the moment, but we can have a play with it. We can do small amounts because we're in a demo mode here. We can do big amounts. We can see how much it affects the money which we make and we lose. We've currently made 2% on this trade here, so I'd advise to work with much smaller multipliers when we first start, and if we want to have a look we'll look into more detail next week with the multipliers. Okay, so as I said, you can analyze the chart yourself. We've lost one on one, we've made on one there. We're not really thinking too hard about it. We're just here trying to show how we can actually transact deals. Signals are a little bit more. We use a little bit more technical analysis, as it's called, and as that will all be discussed next week in the presentations. If you want to withdraw when you come to withdraw it, you can literally just click down here and you go into your withdraw and you hit withdraw. Okay, now they're only for real accounts, but if you switch to real account, you withdraw that, and it's a 0.1 charge to get back to your bank account as it goes via the tether back into your account. Now, as I said to you, if you look at your account numbers, they're up here next to your demo account. If you wanted to stick them into the YouTube page, then we will get that $10 tethered to you. So the 10 tethered to you in the next few days. So as I said, to start off with, I'd use the demo account. I'd go in, get logged in, use the demo account. If you have any questions, please put them in. I'll have a look now, see if anybody's what people have been saying. Okay. And as I said, it's well worth putting in your account details, your account details, and pasting them in to get this the $10 tether bonus that we're offering, and that can be done up to an hour after today's presentation is finished. Okay, so. Okay. Brilliant. Well, there's no questions in there, and I can see at the moment. Maybe it's a bit slow. I will have a look later on and get back to you with any questions you've asked. Anything you want to know, please let us know. It is a new system. It's a great way to trade crypto. It is, brand new. It's great thing, and the actual spreads are tighter, and the commissions are much lower trading crypto to crypto than they are in and out of the fiat currencies. So I think it's if you, as I said, and please next week, if you'd like to come and watch any of the and participate in any of the a little bit more detailed demonstrations about how we use the system and how we set trades up, and how I like to set trades up, whether they be medium term, long term. So we're looking at some timings as well, and we'll look at the different chart types. So stick your details in there. Enjoyed the presentation. It's very easy to fund the account. If once you've played around with your demo, if you feel like funding it, just get your stick the account details in there. And I hope to speak to you soon, and we can have a chat. My name is Gary Blackwell, and this has been a quick demonstration of how to open a StormGain account and how to deposit some funds in there, start trading crypto. Thank you very much, everybody, and I wish you a good evening.